Okay, it's segunda-feira, and I am about to head down to breakfast. My guide will be picking me up at 7:30, and fortunately, breakfast starts at 7, so I've got time to have a nice start to the day, leisurely café da manhã. And I've got about a 2.5 hour boat ride to Ilha de Marajó this morning, so timing worked out really well. So I'd say Belém, at least until another 4 days from now, when I'm just here overnight before I fly out of Cayuba. We'll see if they have the same room. This was really a nice room. Staff was great. The view from upstairs was just amazing. Room was super clean. Remotes were all sealed up with like shrink wrap, and yeah, really nice people here. I would definitely come back again. All right, update.
Okay, this is Terminal Rodoviário, not a very busy Monday morning as I wait to catch my speedboat to Ilha de Marajó. So, Expresso Vinho typically runs every day of the week except Sunday. Generally boards at 8:15, which is what I'm getting on right now. And this will be about a 2-hour ride. Some of it a bit choppy, but very scenic ride. First to Salvaterra, and then on to Soure.
Não pode ficar no corredor, senhor. Bom dia. Bom dia. 11G, janela. Obrigado. Bom dia, moça.
So you're going to see that there wasn't an empty seat in the house. This boat was packed. Staff was friendly, except when you try to open the window you're not supposed to get better footage. Then you'll probably get yelled at, like I did. I was fortunate enough to have a window seat on the way there, and it was a good experience. I'm glad I got to take the speedboat. You'll see in future videos that the boat I took on the way back couldn't have been more different. So I was lucky to have a window seat anyway to see some of the views. The first protocol is Salvaterra, which is just across the river from Soure. You can actually see it as I pan out here to the right, and then we'll all depart at Soure, and then the boat will wind up heading back to Belém.
Na loja.
All right, I'm in room Monique. Room tour won't take long because this is pretty much it. It's basically a bed, a little little closet, little bathroom, but a nice little veranda out here as well too. This is rustic. This is like the wild west out of nice Aurelius. Dirt roads, horses kind of just running around. Amazing plumeria. And I think like the restaurant's that way. I met Monique. She was really very cool. Yeah, pretty nice. Oh, maybe I do have air. Maybe I do have air. I do have air. Well, how about that? All right. Well, that'll work. All right. That's it. Got a nice little chunk of property here. Looks like they're doing some construction, maybe some adding on. This is lavanderia, and here these are more rooms. They've got a little bit of land, and that's where our water comes from. My veranda is just out this way, I saw him with a car out here earlier. So this is a little laundry room, I think. Yeah. And that's my little room right there, and then this is outside the road.
About 3 miles north of town, my guide and I, Jettleson was just a legend. There seemed to be nothing he did not know or was able to identify animal or plant-wise. We stopped at a small, I say small, relatively small fazenda, buffalo fazenda, to see kind of like the daily life and kind of what goes on there.
Sim, sim. Olá. Não tenho comida para você. Tchau, senhor.
The buffalo all were really chill. I don't care for horses because I don't trust them, but these buffalo just were really mellow, really chill, laid back. Apparently, you cannot herd them with cow. They will run cows off the pasture, so you can't mix the two. But on their own, they really were pretty mellow for how big and strong they are.
Yeah, ele gosta. Sinal vermelho.
Apparently the buffalo population outnumbers the human population 3 to 1 on the island, and you can understand why they would be so popular, because they're so well adapted to just the wet climate and getting around in this flat, muddy terrain. Better than horses, better than cars even. They're particularly well adapted to this landscape. So upon arriving to the fazenda, Jettleson and I were treated to not only some delicious coffee, but some buffalo mozzarella, and we were able to sample some butter produced from buffalo as well too. But aside from food, their hides supply the local leather industry. So these really are an animal which is critical to the economy of Ilha de Marajó. During the rainy season, apparently this trench had just appeared one evening after the workers were out caring for buffalo. Just opened up and just came out of nowhere, apparently. Pretty wild.
Vai com tudo! Aí vem, senhores e senhoras, nossa corrida da tocha, nossa corrida simbólica da tocha. Aí vem a Escola Ramos Federal, é o aluno da Escola Ramos Federal. Aí vem, Escola Antônia Tavares, Escola Zeneida Lima, Escola Santana de Tucumanduba.
Just goes on and on and on and on.
My guy, Jettleson, was just spotting wildlife left and right, especially birds. He had a third eye somewhere. He was just seeing stuff that I had no idea was out there. I really don't have the camera equipment to get long, tight zooms like that, but wildlife was everywhere.
Espero que eles podem nadar.
Sim, consegue nadar. Agora entrou na água.
Ele baixo?
Não, ele estava lá na ponta, mas ele entrou
Jettleson had spotted
rápido.
a jacare, a small baby jacare, which had dunked its head underwater.
Entrou muito rápido.
Jacare?
Não, muito filhote de pato. Filhotinho de pato lá. Ó.
Vejo patos.
Muitos pequeninos.
Sim, pequenos.
Olha agora.
Eles têm
Olha.
sim, crianças.
É muito.
Jovem patos.
The heaviest rains occur February through May, and the flooding that happens at that time, I couldn't imagine. On our way to Praia do Cajaúna, we passed these residences where locals raising chickens, ducks, we saw some pigs, mainly chickens, a couple goats, but it's a pretty typical mangrove area right adjacent to the river here. Just stunning scenery, just a total change of pace from the flat fazendas with the buffaloes. Jittleson and I ran into a couple fishermen who were out for the day getting their catch. We'll actually come back here tomorrow. We'll take a canoe across the bay there and then explore some of the mangrove forests, which is a really neat trip.
Com plástico, com aquela de plástico não tem muito valor. O sabor muda, né?
I've seen a lot of amazing sunsets in Brazil, and this one ranks right up there. So I had an opportunity to do some recording in the town of Soure at night as we kind of drive through town and get back to my Pousada.